Hi everyone, this is an example of a mass to mole style stoichiometry problem. Here we go. A reaction between silver and calcium nitrate consumes 21.5 grams of silver. Determine how many moles of calcium are produced. Now this one is called a mass to mole question because there's mass in the question about one chemical and asks us for moles of another chemical. From one chemical to the next, mass to mole. Any stoichiometry problem starts the same way. Balance the equation and interpret the question. Be on the lookout for some keywords. A reaction between silver and calcium nitrate. Okay? And we're going to produce calcium. Every chemical involved here is not mentioned. It's up to us to still remember how to work through those 5 reaction types we encountered in Science 10. However, we can get going. A reaction between silver and calcium nitrate. So silver, no subscript, just Ag for a metal. Calcium nitrate. Calcium is a 2+, nitrate a 1-. Here we have a single replacement reaction where the 2 metals switch. Gives us the calcium alone, and the silver, which is a 1+, gets together with the nitrate, a 1-. We balance this reaction, so we end up with 2 silvers on either side, 1 calcium on either side, and 2 nitrates. Balanced chemical reaction. We can move forward with our interpretation. 21.5 grams of silver. Here's the silver, 21.5 grams is the mass. So right underneath, I'm writing the mass of silver was 21.5 grams. The question says, determine how many moles of calcium are produced. Please figure out how many moles of calcium are produced. Here's the calcium. It's asking us for the moles, which I'm putting in red. Where that question mark is, the chemical you're solving for is R. The chemical with information provided, given to you by the question, is G. All that work, writing out and balancing the equation, thinking about or putting in those labels, interpreting the question. Our next step, find moles. We can find moles by reading sometimes. Here, moles are not specifically given to us in the question, but the mass is, so we can do mass over molar mass. This is the mass of silver, so we need to use the molar mass of silver, which is 21.5 grams, the mass, over the molar mass. Silver's molar mass is 107.87. Again, this coefficient at the front here has no effect on the molar mass. After we have that, we're going to multiply by R over G. Multiply by R over G. Here's the R, it's balanced with a 1. Here's the G, balanced with a 2. R over G, 1 over 2. Now, this question says, find the moles. If we're looking for the moles, we stop. After we multiply by the R over G, that represents moles. This right here is the moles of the silver, but as soon as we multiply by the R over G, it turns it from one chemical to the other. This whole thing represents the moles of calcium. So we get to stop and do the math. My calculator was way over there. 21.5 divided by 107.87 times a half equals 0.099656 995. We go back to the question, 21.5, that's 3 significant digits. So we want our answer to likewise have 3 significant digits, which is 0.0997. This was the moles that we found. Moles. When we have a question that's the mass to mole style, we're going to be doing mass over molar mass first, then the R over G, and stop. Watch those significant digits. Don't forget about units. I hope that helps.